Millions of Americans tuned in, expecting a normal morning show. Instead, they witnessed something no one saw coming. Kelly Ripa, one of America's most trusted TV hosts, paused. Her voice cracked, and the room went silent. This wasn't scripted. This wasn't planned. And that's exactly why this emotional moment shocked fans across the country. What caused Kelly Ripa to break down on air, and why did this moment resonate so deeply with viewers? Stay with us, because this story is more emotional than anyone expected. Live television is a place of polish, poise, and performance. Hosts smile through pressure, entertainers keep the mood light, and emotions are carefully measured. But every once in a while, reality breaks through the studio lights, and when it does, viewers feel it instantly. One such unforgettable moment came when Kelly Ripa, one of America's most beloved morning show hosts, broke down on air, leaving fans stunned, emotional, and deeply moved. What happened during that broadcast wasn't planned, it wasn't scripted, and that's exactly why it resonated with millions. This is the full story behind the emotional moment fans didn't expect. A host America grew up with. For decades, Kelly Ripa has been more than just a TV host. She's been a constant presence in American homes, someone viewers feel they know. From her early acting days to her long-running success on morning television, Kelly built a reputation for warmth, humor, honesty, and resilience. Morning shows thrive on consistency, the same chair, the same smile, the same reassuring energy to start the day. Kelly mastered that role effortlessly. Even when life outside the studio was challenging, she showed up with professionalism, which is why the moment she couldn't hold it together felt so powerful. From the opening seconds of the show, longtime viewers sensed something was off. Kelly's smile appeared strained. Her voice, usually confident and lively, carried a softness, almost a hesitation. At first, many assumed it was just fatigue. Morning television is demanding, after all. But as the show continued, it became clear this wasn't an ordinary day. Then it happened. Midway through the broadcast, Kelly paused. Her eyes filled with tears. Her voice cracked. And suddenly, America was watching a very human moment unfold in real time. The silence that spoke volumes. Live TV doesn't often allow for silence, but this moment did. Kelly took a breath. She looked down. The studio, normally buzzing with energy, grew still. Her co-host, clearly concerned, gave her space rather than rushing to fill the moment. That silence became the loudest part of the show. Viewers later said it felt like time stopped. Kelly didn't launch into a dramatic monologue. She didn't overshare. Instead, she spoke carefully, choosing words that hinted at something deeply personal without turning the show into a spectacle. The weight of recent life challenges, the emotional toll of balancing family, work, and public expectations, how some days, even the strongest people struggle. It wasn't about one single event, it was about accumulated emotion, the kind that builds quietly until it can no longer be contained. And that's what made it relatable. A rare glimpse behind the curtain. Television hosts are trained to compartmentalize. Emotions stay backstage, smiles stay on camera. But Kelly's moment reminded viewers of something important. Even those who comfort others every morning need space to feel vulnerable. She didn't cry for attention. She didn't dramatize the moment. She simply allowed herself to be human. And fans noticed. Within minutes, social media exploded. "I've never seen Kelly like this before. My heart hurts for her. This is why we love her. She's real." That moment felt so raw, sending her love. Clips from the broadcast spread rapidly. Hashtags began trending. Entertainment outlets picked up the story, not to sensationalize it, but to reflect on its emotional honesty. In a media world often criticized for being artificial, this moment felt refreshingly real. Why fans felt so connected? Kelly Ripa's audience spans generations. Many viewers have watched her while raising children, navigating careers, facing personal loss, starting over. Seeing her struggle, even briefly, felt like seeing a friend admit they're having a hard day. One fan wrote, "If Kelly Ripa can feel overwhelmed, then it's okay that I do too." That single comment captured the emotional impact of the moment better than any headline. Professionalism meets vulnerability. What happened next is just as important. Kelly didn't leave the set. She didn't end the show early. She gathered herself and continued with grace. That balance between vulnerability and professionalism reminded viewers why she's respected not just as a host, but as a person. She showed that strength isn't about never breaking down, it's about how you move forward afterward. Behind the smile, the pressure of public life. Hosting a daily live show comes with invisible pressures, constant public scrutiny, no off days, the expectation to always appear upbeat. Kelly has spoken before about how emotionally demanding that role can be, but seeing it play out live brought a new level of understanding. This wasn't weakness, this was emotional honesty under pressure. Another detail viewers appreciated was the response from Kelly's co-host. No interruption, no forced humor, just presence. Sometimes the most powerful support is silent, and fans noticed that too. Why this moment will be remembered? Television history is filled with dramatic moments, but very few authentic ones. This wasn't a scandal. This wasn't controversy. This was humanity. Years from now, fans may not remember the episode's segments, but they'll remember how Kelly Ripa made them feel that morning. A reflection of today's world. In a time when many people feel overwhelmed by work, by family responsibilities, by uncertainty, Kelly's on-air emotion felt timely. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to hide every emotion. It's okay to pause. That message resonated deeply. Kelly Ripa's legacy grows stronger. Ironically, the moment some might label as breaking down may actually strengthen Kelly Ripa's legacy, because authenticity builds trust, and trust is what keeps audiences loyal, not perfection. Fans sent an outpouring of support. Following the broadcast, messages of love flooded in, from longtime viewers, from fellow TV personalities, from people who simply felt seen. Kelly later acknowledged the support, expressing gratitude and reminding fans that kindness truly matters. This wasn't just a viral moment. It was a reminder that behind every public figure is a private human being. And sometimes the most powerful television isn't planned at all. That moment wasn't just about tears on live TV. It was about a woman millions of Americans wake up with every morning, reminding us that even the strongest voices sometimes need a pause. Kelly Ripa didn't just host a show that day, she shared something real. And maybe that's why this moment stayed with us, because we've all had days when holding it together feels impossible. If this story moved you, you're not alone. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and subscribe, because the most powerful stories are the human ones we never expect.